Well, hello there, everybody. This is Tamakaze007. Welcome back to Until Then. Yes, I'm still using that mic from before that I was like, hey, I don't know if I'll actually be switching to this one because I was using the old one. But then I was like, why even bother? This one's a little clearer, a little bit more crispy, and I'm gonna stick with it. So I hope that's okay. But last time we had a little bit of a strange occurrence where it's like things are the same but not. That's been the theme of this entire second playthrough, kind of, where it ended a little I didn't really like the dialogue that was going on, right? Like the wake up and him remembering things. Yeah, it's getting a little emotional and a little bit tense, and I'm worried how this is all gonna end up being by the end of this. But hey, we gotta do piano club. Junjun is still asleep. What? What is Junjun doing here? I didn't know he was interested in this. I think that was the same as last time. Well, all of a sudden this is different. Hi, Nicole. So, you ready for this? Yeah. Are you? I also realize using this mic, it makes it's just so clear that me just trying to change my voice is just so morbidly average. All of my voices sound the same. It's so brutal of a reality to face, and yet here I am, still going. Obviously. I even got here earlier than you. Excuse me. Do you happen to know where we can sign up? It's my goat, Justin. Yo, yeah. Forms are right there. Does he still have a crush on her? And she's the reason why I'm applying. So, not even a little bit interested in the piano? I guess it's cool to pick up a new skill. But I'm just really into her. God, she's cute. Just, don't make it awkward around here, alright? No worries. I'm a smooth operator. I somehow doubt that. So, what are you planning to play on the big day? Furlise. My goat's so corny, I love him. Okay. And how's that going for you? I've been trying, but I still can't seem to get it down. It's been weeks. I've plateaued. You might not be practicing with enough discipline. Ouch. Hey now, we can't all be prodigies. Oh, so you're a big shot, huh? Maybe you can help me sweep her off her feet. Probably. She's just like, yeah, probably. But I've already got my hands full with this one. Oh, you two together? No! No, with 2 exclamation points. No, just helping me learn. She's just helping me learn the piano. And that is no easy task. Right. We're on the same boat, dude. Hand independence is kicking my ass right now. Tell me about it. He didn't even mention hand independence though this time.
Yes.
This is Sam, right?
I'm sorry for interrupting.
Did I make her this voice before, or am I just crazy? This feels right. No biggie. Come join us, dude. You're an applicant too?
Yes.
It's like Kath, but more nerdy, but at the same time it's just Kath.
And I agree. The hand independence is pretty tough.
Yep, you can say that again.
I'm Samantha. But you can call me Sam.
Dudes. Justin. Name's Mark. And I'm Nicole. Awesome. So, what are you guys planning to play for the audition? Greek's wedding day.
That's my favorite.
A respectable choice. This is almost going the same, but Nicole's here. This is almost word for word, kind of similar. They're just throwing in a little bit of Nicole stuff here.
I can't decide between Waltz of the Flowers and Claire de Lune.
Nice. both good choices, although Waltz might be a little easier for a beginner.
I thought so too. But Claire de Lune is so beautifully dissonant and ambiguous.
No, you're totally right. Aw, they're gonna like, aw, that's so cute because last time, like, Mark and Justin were just like, what? But like, of course Nicole would get it. Although Waltz is a little more melodically complex. I think you said that before and I read it correctly the first time, or I did it wrong and I just did it wrong again and I look even twice as foolish. I don't know.
Yeah.
What are you planning to play, Nicole? Your original composition? Maybe.
Wow, your own? That's so cool.
Hi, guys. Didn't I make her British? Now I can't remember. Too many voices, too much rapid fire. I'm moving through this too fast and I can't remember. Sorry, don't mean to interrupt. But may I have your names, please? Told ya, name's just... Oh, I'm Mark. And I'm Nicole. Nice to meet you, Mark and Nicole. Welcome to our club. I just remembered of the, like, SpongeBob, like, welcome to our club, welcome to our club, welcome Squidward. My name's Elise. And then we all look at him and we're like, really? Nice meeting you too. We were both just about to apply. Oh, that's great. Please follow me. So I can write down all my info. Oh, I actually have to follow you.
Miss Elise, can we use the piano?
Yes, Sam, feel free to.
Thank you.
Come on, Justin, for Elise. You've already did it in one lifetime. Time for another. Oh, get it? I just need you to check these boxes right here. You better be prepared. We will test you to your limits. Challenge accepted. This is Carlo, by the way. He's the club's secretary. Looks like we've got work to do, Mark. As my student, you better not disappoint me. I'll take it seriously. Carlo's gonna, like, rip my head off. Is that so? Just watch. We'll pour our blood, sweat, and tears into it. Well, that seems a little extreme. We'll see how it goes. Hey, Sam, quit messing up back there. It's freaking me out a little every time I hear the pong. That's the spirit. That's just what we're looking for. The desire to play with your heart and soul. Now, we may not be much, and Carlo may have high standards. Holy. But we've got each other. Like a family. Why did I know you were going to say that? Yeah, Mark all of a sudden looks a little like... Oh, there he is. Well, sign me right up. I'll show you what we can do. Let's go. Yo, you two. You done? Uh-huh. Come here. Show us what you've got. Isn't this when I, like, tweaked out? Like, I was, like, playing, and then I was like, no, it's wrong, remember. But now, it's both of us.
Do you two want to play?
That's a good idea. Mark, before I can help you, I need to know what you can do. Can you play it again? I don't remember all of it. It's okay, I'll play with you. Show us what you've got. I'll do my best. Get it. Go insane. Ah, there it is. It's like perfect. Whoa, that is cool, dudes. I doubt that's your best. Excuse me, this sounds like amazing. Oh, right. She heard it before too. What is her deal? Am I ever gonna figure anything out about that character? Maybe like right now? Oh? Why are we stopping? Is the rest not written yet?
You really wrote that?
I'm... Nicole, you okay? Sorry, I need a second. What is going on? Because I remember he also said, like, oh, you're connected to Nicole in some way, or you're, like, you know the other transfer student, like, right? Like... I'm confused. I'm a little confused. Now's the part where we talk on the rooftop, and she was like, I quit, but then we go on a trip, but now it's not that. It's the first day still, and... Huh. Nicole? You okay? Yeah. I just got a bit overwhelmed. What happened in there? What's with her, with Kate? Yeah, please, literally anybody tell me what's going on with Kate. She came from my hometown, too. Oh. From the ruling. Oh. Did you two know each other? Yes. Oh, right. We were friends once. That's lore that I was unaware of. But I guess Mark in an alternate timeline knew that, because didn't he say that to her this time around? And she was like, how do you know that? We were in the same school, good friends. But I guess it didn't quite last. Oh. Was she as, I hate both of these answers. I'm gonna say withdrawn. Withdrawn as she is now. Withdrawn? She's really quiet and antisocial in our class. She doesn't really talk to anyone. In fact, in the first playthrough, she showed up maybe twice total and spoke a total of like 5 lines. I'm not so sure. Just goes to class and goes home. It sounds like a lot of people, actually. That's unfortunate. But no, she wasn't like that at all. She was friendly. Quite happy, too. Oh, that's sad. Wow. What happened? He's like, damn, what happened? She's awful now. Guess things were a little hard at home. The parents weren't getting along anymore. And eventually, the family just fell apart. I didn't realize. That must have been hard. After the earthquake, we became close again when we were assigned the same evacuation center. Yeah, I can imagine. Also, I can imagine all of these sounds being quieter. That would be sweet if the cars weren't flying literally by the classroom doors and the rooftop somehow when it looks like we're on like the 5th floor. So loud. You must have been through a lot. We spent a lot of time together there. We bonded over some things, and I thought... Yeah. Well, sometimes you meet people from your past, and things go really well at first, You reminisce and bond, but eventually... I guess you're reminded of why you drifted apart in the first place. I guess that makes sense. I'm okay, though. Don't worry. It just caught me off guard. Remembering the past. Do you want to talk more about it? Not right now. I feel like there's enough going on. Don't you think? Save that for playthrough 3. Well, you can say that again. My head's always, like, spinning from everything, right? You feel that too, huh? Also, are we gonna talk about, like, that time I freaked out in the, like, scary Halloween, like, ooh, boo, spooky, like, house, and, like, that basically said I remember? Are we gonna, like, talk about that, out in the open so that the player can understand? Yeah. At first, I thought it was just stress. Getting used to a new environment. Well, that certainly can't be helping. There's someone who kind of feels it too, My friend Louise, she's really smart. We should probably talk to her about it sometime. If you want to, I mean. I also don't know if we're really friends this, like, time around, but timelines are weird. That's alright, I guess. She showed me this laser experiment thing. I can't really explain it, but she knows something weird is going on. You could just tell her that the light reflected in a way that it wasn't supposed to, or split in a way that it wasn't supposed to. She might be able to help. That's better than just being like, I literally don't know what happened. Okay, if you trust her, I do too. It's nice having you to talk to about all this. Doubt. What? I agree, I guess? Why would I doubt? Unless, like, that's like a hint. Oh, are things gonna go awful because of it? That would be awful. Yeah, wow, that would be awful, and it would be awful. Great choice of words. I'm slipping, man. Oh, yeah. I used to be funny. Can you believe that? I think so, too. Mm-hmm. The club seems fun as well. It's a nice change of pace. No. It feels familiar, playing the piano again, but it's also entirely new. Yeah, I think we can really help each other. Yeah. You've got a lot to learn, though. Alas, the burden of imparting that wisdom upon you falls to me. Hey, you're calling me a burden? I'm afraid so. That's Rich, Hanabi14. Just so you know, I don't go easy on my students. Well, nothing worth having comes easy, right? Good. Then let's get to work. That was a different conversation, wasn't it? Entirely. We're just skipping over a part, essentially, right? I mean, or not? Is it still gonna come up in like a weird way? Come on. We don't have all day. Your hands have to let each other go. Ass, ass, booty cheeks, ass, ass. Literally awful. Literally the worst you've ever played. You're bad. You'll never amount to anything. What the? But what did I say about learning each hand individually? Did you do your homework? But isn't that kind of like cheating? So you're telling me you didn't practice each hand individually? But that's technically cheating, right? Hey, Kath. It's nice to see Kath every time. It's not.
Ooh, that was a sharp blow. Gotta say, he deserved that.
Hi, who are you? Get away. Are you a club member here? No. I just gave you Elise's voice. She's my best friend.
Oh, hi, Nicole. Name's Cap.
Best friend? I mean, nice to meet you, Cap.
Don't mind me standing here. I just want to watch him get punished for a hot minute.
Well, okay, sure. Pizza. Gotta say, dude, she's scary.
But discipline is effective, right?
Sometimes, I guess. She does scare me. She does scare me, but I can't deny I'm learning. Learning? Learning how to get closer?
What?
Yeah, getting closer to full hand independence.
You must be learning a lot from her.
Yeah, I am. Me desperately trying to make Sam and Kath's voices different. Try meld them together. Called it. We'll call it a day for now. You've still got a long way to go. So, what do you say? You're doing absolutely terrible. Yep. Remember, Mark, this is an art form you must take seriously. I mean, I'm taking this seriously. I'm taking you seriously. Okay, Mr. Suave rolls eyes. I don't need words, Mark. But if I were just a little bit nicer, you're making progress. Really? That's a nice thing to say. I don't know if I really talked about that last time, because she did say that, like, before. This is a really nice thing to say to someone. Is not like, oh, you're doing great, or like, hey, you're doing awful. It's, you're making progress, you're doing better, right? By a teeny tiny bit. Sorry. That's okay. Do you think Elise gets it? I can't tell, dude. You know what? I think she actually might.
You are being pretty forward about it.
Do you think she likes it? She'd probably like it more when you perfect it.
Here she comes.
Hi, Elise. Perfected, huh? This is when he announces he's playing for Elise. Hello, dudes. Just want to say that, as usual, I'm about to practice for Elise.
I think Elise might actually be into it.
I know, right? As long as she's happy. Oh. Hey, Justin. He wins in this timeline. Junjun, dude. Are we seriously gonna keep this up? Our alumni members will shun us for this. Why, of course. We're changing our image so our doors are open to everyone. Including Junjun. I'd open to this form of abuse. Also, he's Mrs. Chavez's son. Oh. Why is he constantly sleeping? Why did I pronounce constantly like constantly? You lucky bastard.
Mark, he's your classmate, right? Holy moly, I can't read.
Do you know what he looks like? No, no one does. I knew that one was coming. Now that we're getting like closer to like the quote-unquote end, it's like I'm starting to remember some of the lines and words that were said. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's what's happening. Alright, I wonder if she'll stay in the class this time. Hey, you two, how's it going? What do you think of my Elise? I think it's quite beautiful. Aw, so cute. You guys are cute. What's going on, Sam? Music theory for mommies?
Oh, yeah.
You love that book. Learning something new.
Yes. Like how Bach uses a succession of notes that...
Wait, I don't care. No, I think I heard of that somewhere. It spells out his name, right? Ah, there it is, the deja vu again, like B-A-C-H.
Wow, that's correct. So why is it H then?
German notation. I remember that one. Hey, who... I get it, you're killing it on the piano right now. I don't want to yell. Something about German notation.
Correct. Where'd you learn that?
Beats me. Probably just one of my hazy childhood memories.
Yeah, I get that.
You know it. Well, you do you, Sam. Holy moly, Carlo. We get it. Watch. This is how it's done. It's all the wrong notes. Closer, closer. There. Say Grieg. Ah, there we are. I do like that image. It's very nice. I remember really liking this arc in the first part because it gave Mark like kind of a place to belong. That wasn't just Nicole, right? I very much like how this game has transformed over time. Right? It no longer feels so desperately heavy for Mark. It's still heavy, but it is no longer like oppressively so. Right, with all these good memories and all these good things that like seem to be happening, it is like easier to deal with the hard stuff. However, I'm very much worried about the hard stuff that might come up at the end. Still very scared of that. How was that last one?
Oh, it was adequate.
That's it.
I'm quitting. Sorry, Mark. I have a lot on my mind right now.
A lot on your mind. That's dumb. Get it off. I would also walk away if somebody said that. Gonna quit?
Do you think this is working?
What do you mean?
I'm not sure. Do you think we're helping each other?
Isn't that what we're doing?
Are we doing enough?
Aren't we? Oh, this is a weird conversation to have right now. After I was just like, hey, remember all the happy stuff?
I don't know. Mark, maybe I'm overthinking this. I don't know.
What do you think we aren't doing enough? That's a good question, actually. Nicole.
Sorry, I can't explain it. It's hard to...
Whoa. Can I show you something? I thought somebody was gonna walk through that door. That was freaking me out. I think that freaked me out last time too. I wonder if this is like, are we doing enough, as in like, you know, are we doing enough to avert what's going to happen? Like indirectly, I wonder if that's what the game is telling me. This game has a really good, I don't know if it's even intentional, but it has really good like sentence structure and word choice. Like about like kind of not just foreshadowing, but like callbacks, right? Where it's like, oh, like they're saying this in a way that makes me think about previous things that have happened in the game already. I like that a lot. I don't know if I'm just digging into that way too much, but I do like it. Look at that.
This is...
You don't have to say anything. I don't even know if the mic would pick me up like that sound. Just enjoy it. But either that's gonna sound super weird or like, I don't know, just not be there.
I'm sorry.
About what?
I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I like being around you. I like the club. But when we said we'd help each other...
That's what we're doing.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just... I just feel like we're not doing enough. Not saying enough or not really hearing each other.
I don't think so, because it's like, that's like kind of invalidating her feelings. I would say, is that how you feel? Like, is that really the like cause of what's making you say this? Am I doing anything wrong?
No, nothing like that.
I just think we're doing all we can. Loss is hard. Oh God, what are we talking about?
It really is.
But what can we do more of in Nicole's sense? If I'm trying to get into her mind, she's talking, sorry to ramble, but she's talking about like loss, as in like the loss of her best friend, and then Mark is talking about the loss of his mother. I'm assuming. I don't know if he's talking about the loss of Kath. But how are you supposed to do more? Right? Are you supposed to talk about it more? Are you supposed to feel more? Are you feeling like you're supposed to feel less by talking about it more? It's a really hard thing to talk about when you aren't setting like exact goalposts for what you believe you should be doing. Or even looking back at old goalposts and saying, like, did I do enough here? Well, what could you have done more of? Like, it needs a bigger explanation, but both of them are right. It's hard to talk about. It's hard to even put into an idea. Like, even right now, I'm having a hard time, like, describing exactly where my thoughts are while I'm trying to think like Nicole. Loss is loss. It is bad, it's awful, it's every, like, negative adjective that you could possibly think of, right? I'm just uncertain how they're looking at it currently. I don't know if Nicole's mindset is currently in the right place to even be thinking about it, if she doesn't truly understand what she's looking for herself out of enough, right?
Mark.
Sorry, I rambled. I felt like I had to. I like to go off on tangents like that. You all know this is what, like, part, like, 15, I want to say? Yeah, you all know by now. Yeah.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, of course.
You know, when Jake left, there were so many things I wish I had said. Don't you feel the same?
Yeah, I think everyone does. My mom, I wish I had told her everything.
But even now, speaking the truth can be so difficult. Sometimes it's easier to just hide it, to ignore it.
What do you mean?
I just mean, I wish sincerity were easier. I wish, it were easier.
Nicole, are you sure you're not thinking too much about this? Not at all. I would not even come close to ever saying that to somebody who's talking about this. She's right in that aspect. Like, I wish it was easier to talk about these things. Maybe not with everyone. I'm not saying, like, go down to your local, name your favorite store ever conceived and, like, go up to a stranger and just start, like, telling them about your trauma. But, to confide in friends or to trust someone enough to confide in them. I definitely understand her wanting that to be easier and wanting the words to come out easier, right?
Maybe I am.
Oh, she looks so tired. Last time, wasn't she happy? She looks so tired now. I'm sure it's part of it. We're doing all we can.
I guess so. I just
don't have to worry so much.
Really think so?
Yes, you're fine. We're fine. I don't know about that, man.
Okay, you're right.
Nobody's ever truly fine when dealing with stuff like this, right? But I understand, like, saying, like, we're okay. Like, we're getting through it, right?
As long as we keep doing this.
Yeah. Together.
Together.
That was weird. Yeah, it almost sounded like there was, like, a missed note in the background music. Huh? Wait, what is this? Oh man, one of these days I have to go home early. What is this? Is Kate gonna come out of nowhere with like a meat cleaver and like cleave my face in two? Why does this feel scary? Why am I scared? No, I don't like this. Someone's gonna kill me. I don't like that staircase. I'm so glad I don't do face cam, man. I legitimately jumped at that, like, tree when I moved. I was like, oh, there's somebody up there. There's a tree in the window, dog. I was like, this game's not even scary. Like, get over yourself. Hey. Oh my god, she has a meat cleaver. That would be insane.
Mark.
Kate. What's up? What voice did I give her?
You've been hanging out with Nicole a
lot. Yes. We're auditioning for the piano club together.
She really is playing again, huh? Weird.
Yeah. She told me why she stopped.
She told you about my brother.
my god. That's a revelation I did not even remotely see coming. That makes so much sense now, though. Why they would grow apart from it. Why they would grow close because of it and then grow apart because of it. That makes so much sense why, like, Kate acts the way that she does. That makes so much sense, like, in general with everything that's been going on, and because of their location and they were like neighbors, and I didn't even think about that. The proximity. Wow. Wait, you're what?
Because she wouldn't tell you about that. And I bet she didn't tell you a lot more.
Hold on. I don't like this. Like, you're getting in my head. You might be taking your own emotions and, like, putting them on Nicole and trying to force me to see things through your vision. I don't like that. You are allowed to grieve. You are allowed to have, like, your angers and annoyances with Nicole. However, I trust Nicole. Maybe that's misplaced trust because this is a video game and, you know, things can have, like, twists to them. But I trust Nicole. You know, I don't like the idea that of what you just said. She had her reasons, right? I'm sure she did. I'm sure she had her reasons.
Of course she did. Just not good reasons.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, what do you mean? Tell me. I'm asking that, not Mark.
She's not who you think she is.
I'm sorry, what? Huh?
Look, I get it. It's fun at first. She's funny and it's nice. You get along, you laugh. She's good company. But there's one thing I learned about Nicole. Even if it doesn't seem like it, she'll always be stuck in the past.
Okay, and? The past.
When my mom and brother disappeared, I was devastated. I was just a kid. They didn't give any explanation, no note, no message. One day, they were just gone.
Wait, your brother?
Jake? Nicole's best friend? Yeah. That's what she kept from you.
She wouldn't.
The two were practically glued at the hip. She might have been more devastated than me. We stopped talking. It hurt too much. But then the ruling hit.
You had to evacuate.
But she told you that. Yes, it hit us hard. We lost our house, the house Jake and I grew up in. Can you imagine having to leave? So yes, we had to evacuate. And by some cruel twist of fate, I ended up at the same center as Nicole.
She said you grew close there.
We did. We bonded over the same losses. Jake, our hometown, memories we shared there. But she just wouldn't stop talking about him. Jake this, Jake that. Even started talking about heading back to that ruin of a town. To look for him or something? I told her I couldn't. Told her I wanted to move on. She just couldn't do the same. And I was the villain for that. For wanting to move forward with my life. For not wanting to get hung up on the brother who left me.
Kate.
I told her not to. I told her it wasn't worth it. She tried anyway. And I went after her. The ruins are closed for a reason, you know. It wasn't safe. It was scary and overwhelming, but she didn't care about any of that. I'm not your enemy, Mark. I'm just warning you. She'll always choose the past over the future. Over the present, even. And when you're ready to move on, it'll be your fault.
Okay. That's a lot to unwrap in a very heavy emotional package from Kate. Especially knowing what we know about the first, playthrough. We went with Nicole there, and she really didn't tell us anything. And I even kind of defended Mark in that instance, and I was like, she didn't tell him anything about this. Like, she was not clear, she was confusing, and yes, she did kind of make Mark out to be like a monster for not understanding her, right? So I was kind of like on Mark's side for that. What Kate is saying is that she had the exact same scenario in this current playthrough. However, she almost treated Kate, or she didn't almost treat Kate the same way. She treated Kate the same way that she treated Mark. She treated her like a villain for wanting to move on, and Kate's emotional attachment to that is way more intense. Is way more intense than Mark's emotional attachment to Jake, right? Kate would probably freak out and be like, I don't want to think about, like, my brother who's gone and, like, whatever, and he's missing, and I'm ready to move on. I'm not ready to go dig through the past to try and force, like, myself to have hope. Right? She's like, he's gone. Like, I've moved on. I've lived with it. She refuses to do the same. While that may be true that Nicole refuses to do the same, Nicole is allowed to grieve in the way that she needs to grieve. Grief is hard. Loss is hard. Exactly what they were talking about on the rooftop. Right? I 100% do not agree that Nicole should be forced to move on. I don't agree with that. I don't. And maybe, like, maybe if you go back to another part, you can, like, splice this over and be like, look, he's a hypocritical idiot. But, like, I don't. The current me right now, and I think the me in the past was like, hey, like, she's allowed to grieve, but yes, like, it is a good thing to move forward and go on with your life. However, another thing that she just said is quite intense, is she will always choose the past over the future. In the first playthrough, we came to that realization that that wasn't necessarily fully true. We saw Mark and her at the end older and, like, moving, right? That they were trying to move forward. It was a little strange because everything was, like, a little mismatched, and, like, memories were, like, there, and, like, it seemed like Mark had forgotten about even, like, Kath for a bit. But, like, what do you mean she won't choose the future? We have visible evidence that that is true, but this is another playthrough, this is another time, these are different options, these are different choices and scenarios that are happening. Is that true? Is that really true about Nicole? That she will, not choose, like, let's say, Mark and a future with Mark because she is so hung up on Jake in the past? She's allowed to be hung up on that past. She lost her best friend. Hey, you're allowed to move on. You're allowed to do that. And I'm glad that you moved on. However, Nicole might not be ready for that yet. She still needs to hold on to that idea. I do not think that you should hold on to it forever. I do not think it should become an obsession. That's kind of what Kate is making it sound like, but she's allowed to grieve. However, and I think I said this in the past, you should not make it an obsession. You should not cling to it so much that it is the only thing that you care about. You're allowed to have hope, right? You are allowed to have hope. You should not just give up. You should have hope, but you should not obsess over it to the point where it is ruining your life and it is the only thing that you can think about. I think moving on is, like, a good, healthy solution to it, but not everyone is willing or ready to move on just yet. Should you drag other people down? Absolutely not, right? If you're getting people involved that have no idea what's going on, it's very hard for them to understand. Do not drag people down into, like, an idea of, like, you can't move on either when they might not even know what's going on. With all that being said, I've talked, like, a crazy amount, like, about that. I just rambled for a while and I'm starting to forget even what I'm saying. But let's boil it down. I think what Kate is really trying to say here is, do not trust Nicole. She will cling on to the past and she will not choose you. Me, I'm thinking defend because I trust Nicole, just in general. Even if she chooses the past, that is her choice, right? Unless she makes me out to be some, like, horrific monster, but she's allowed to feel the way that she's allowed to feel, and you are allowed to feel the way that you're allowed to feel, Kate. Nicole doesn't owe Mark an explanation of, like, oh, hey, by the way, here's everything that happened with Kate that's, like, super awkward. Would it have been good to say? Yes. But is it, like, super necessary? No, I don't think so. Anyway, I just rambled forever. Let's move on from this. I'm gonna defend. Is that really what she's like? She wouldn't. But that's why we're doing this.
You sure? Didn't she hide this from you?
Yes, but she didn't hide it.
How much more is she willing to hide?
About what? You basically just said everything, right? It wasn't
To lie about.
it's not that extreme. Like, yes, she should have maybe mentioned, like, a little bit more about you being Jake's brother, but maybe she's not willing to, like, dig into that hole just yet with Mark and make things super awkward. She probably didn't want this encounter to happen because it's awkward.
She isn't constantly changing her mind?
Okay. Yes, she is, but she's allowed to. She's allowed to. I agree that maybe that needs to be talked about a little bit more, especially with like playthrough 1 where she changed her mind about like the club and everything. But that's a different timeline. You know, there were things that she needed to work through on her own, and I do not think that she always chose the right answer, but life is full of mistakes. Life is full of solutions. Life is full of answers, but it's not always going to go the way that you want it to. I do not like that you are villainizing her while you are saying that she is villainizing you. If she truly villainized you, that's not okay. However, you are doing the same thing to her right now.
Going back on her word.
I'm rambling so much. This part's good. This part's got me thinking.
All I'm saying is, be careful. You have to want to move forward.
Yeah, you do. I agree with that statement.
And Nicole has made it pretty clear to me that she doesn't want to.
You know, this is also school. Yeah, like Mark is what, 15, 16 right now? Same with Nicole. They got time, dog. Like, they got time to figure everything out and, like, you know, try. You don't gotta do that. You don't gotta plant the seed of like, oh, she's a monster and I'm a monster. Oh my god. You know? Uh-oh. Why don't we have a group chat for this?
Mark, can you meet me in the cafeteria? I have some updates.
Yeah, sure. Guess I don't get to respond to that one. Mark? Oh, hey. Wait, what happened? Well, I'm sick this level. Yeah, still can't beat him. Louise told me we're meeting. She said she had some updates. Mark, I'm going. I'm not gonna ignore her. Are you? Yeah, I'm going. Sounds a little passive-aggressive, but very well. I'll see you in a bit. Oh, hey, it's you two. You two, I don't like you two. I'm still not a potato? That's true, you're not. You're not. Oh, hey.
I'm telling you, they'll take you seriously if you have a beret on.
I look pretentious.
Man, hey.
Oh, Mark. Didn't see you there.
Yo.
As smooth as you slid into our messages. Hey.
Not practicing today.
Not today, man. We got other plans.
With, Nicole.
It's not like that. Uh-huh. I mean it.
Whatever you say, bud.
What about you guys? Anything new?
And here's Borja with a flawlessly executed change of topic.
Well, I submitted a pitch to a local studio. You remember, Mark. They want me to come in for a studio interview.
Hell yeah. The first step to superstardom.
That sounds like a good sign.
So can we come?
Wanna come?
Of course we do. Right, Mark?
Your success is our success, man. I like that Riddell's here in the story more, and like they made him a little more like, you know, grounded and like not just super successful immediately and like gets over his head. I like this dynamic more. I really like this friend group more now. I was harsh on Riddell in a past life, and this one I like him. He's chill.
That's really sweet, actually.
Ew.
Yuck.
Gross.
Anyway, nothing's set in stone just yet. But I have a good feeling about this.
Of course you do. You were inspired by my stellar acting.
Yeah, that was acting. Hey, I was there too.
I'll text you guys the details later. I really should be heading home. It's getting late.
Congratulations, man. Thanks, but I don't have it in the bag just yet.
You got this, dude.
I sure hope so. You two don't stay out too late, okay?
Yeah.
Catch you later, man. I mean it. Traffic's killer this time of year. Like zooms in on like all the trucks there. God, that's such a bad joke. That's an awful joke. Don't listen to me. Also, my throat's getting a little messed up from having to talk to not having to talk to, sorry, from having to do the cat voice. I forget it's like, oh man.
You okay, Casanova?
Why wouldn't I be?
I dunno. Normally you can't stop talking about Nicole. Nicole this, Nicole that. It's almost like how, you know, she was like Jake this, Jake that, just in a different way.
How do you know about that?
That's not an answer, you know.
I'm fine, we're fine. It's just...
Just...
What would you do if you heard something about someone? What? That's such a weird... What if she's not who I think she is? I don't like the idea of what if she's not who I think she is. What if we heard rumors, right? Like, you know, let's just talk about the rumor aspect of it. Something not good.
Well, you're obviously talking about Nicole, so it's a little weird to say, but... That's what's got you so down. Common gossip.
Right? Not gossip, no. I guess, true, it's not common gossip. It was a real conversation. Something from her past.
Why don't you just talk to her about it?
That easy? Honestly, yeah.
Why not? A lot of things would be a lot easier if you just talk.
So true. That's what I've been saying like the whole game. Kath is like my spirit animal. I love Kath, man. She's awesome.
What?
You really think so?
Hey, this isn't about me, is it? So only you can answer that, dude.
Huh. Surprisingly wise.
You continue to underestimate your best friend, Mr. Borja. You heard Riddell. Don't miss your Jeep.
Huh? Oh, hey, Louise.
Hey, Prez.
Catherine?
Feeling hungry, huh?
Not really. I'm here to see your friend Mark.
Oh, okay. I'll see myself out now.
No, we are not. We are not in a thruple, Kath. Like, it seems to be like the message she gets no matter what. Hey. I really hope Nicole doesn't show up because then I have to do both of your voices and they're basically the same. I can't oust myself that hard in this video alone.
Mark,
And so what's the news?
I'm making progress. I've been thinking a lot about the things you told me. Can you tell me more about what you saw?
At the fair?
Yes.
Oh, that?
Looky.
Oh, looks juicy.
Go on.
I saw a truck
On a cliffside highway.
It was night. I think there was someone else there. I couldn't tell. Oh, so he didn't know it was Kat. The headlights were too bright.
Cliffside highway.
It looks like Little Miss Perfect is turning over a new leaf.
Oh, what would the family think? Out here with a boy.
Maybe they'll actually be happy about it. She can't just be a nerd forever. Don't listen to them, they're lame as hell.
Oh, I didn't. Please just go on, Mark.
Oh, yeah. I just felt like I had to do something. Like there was something I had to run to, or... Who is she even with? Some rando? Isn't that the dude who's been hanging with a new chick? Oh wow, the plot thickens. Think she knows she's a home wrecker. Hey, you sure you're okay? We can leave if... Oh, they're taking it elsewhere. Somewhere more private, perhaps. More like afraid they'll get caught.
Are they troubling you that much?
What? I meant... Don't they bother you?
I don't concern myself with such nonsense.
Oh. Didn't last time she did? So Mark's like, oh, I just thought.
Never mind all that then. I have something to show you. Come with me.
Okay, Luis is like extra based this time around. Very cool. Oh. Actually, you know, with that, I think I'm gonna leave this one here. This one on for a little while. There was a lot to like chew through, like especially with that Kate interaction. That was a lot, and I'm not gonna lie, it got me thinking. I'm like, wow, do I really know Nicole, right? Like, me as the player, do I really know Nicole this like playthrough? Because last time it was like the connection between her and Mark happened so naturally that it was like, yeah, I think I do understand Nicole. However, this might not be the same Nicole. Even though things are very similar, everything is different this time around. So, can I really say that I do, in fact, know Nicole? And I'm making the right decisions with, like, what I'm having Mark do? No, I can't. I can't fully 100% say that, right? There's the seed of doubt has been planted. If this was playthrough 1, I would have been like, yeah, what you're saying makes sense. However, Mark Borja and Nicole Laxamana, they're helping each other. They're working together to like make something like good for one another, right? They are good for each other. This time around, there hasn't been so much of a push for that. It's almost happening like too naturally. To the point where what Kate said did kind of send me through a spiral of really. Now that I think about it, you know, that was a lot. That's a lot to process. I'm really wondering what is going to happen, man. I know this part especially took longer to come out than most. I had wanted to play this game like so much. Trust me, I really want to see this through to the end, like really badly, and I want it as fast as possible. So without further ado, I'll stop yapping. I'm gonna end this one here so we can get to the next part even faster, hopefully. I hope, thank you all. Blah, wow, I love messing up, man. It's my favorite. This should be the chopped episode, right? Where just the whole thing is just absolutely ludicrously bad. But I hope you all still enjoyed it. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great, wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye now.